gonna do a little test, see how this works. First time trying this with the microphone. I've got a feeling my GoPro is aiming too low, but we'll see. Ah, so nice out. Cop back there, make sure he ain't coming, which I was going slow. Thankfully, I was riding my daughter and saw him sitting there earlier. Pick my son up at 5, so it's right in weather. I don't even know if I'm gonna turn this into a vlog or just sit here and see how it turns out or what, but I know had to change out my battery as it worked this morning. I had to push it off and pop the clutch and get it to crank, so I changed the battery. 90 stinking dollars for a dang little old tiny battery, but I did get the I can't remember the name of it now. I've bought batteries in the past for motorcycles, and all of them just seem to last a year or two, even on a trickle charge. Horrible. This one was a gold, something gold. Only it was sold at AutoZone. The other ones didn't have it. But anyways, when I took it out, it was last changed in 15. So this battery has lasted almost 6 years. I was like, okay, I'm going with this exact battery. Don't have to put the acid in and all that mess and wait and charge it and. So, plug and play. I don't know if anybody else hates messing with daggum batteries on a motorcycle. Those little nuts they put inside never want to line up right. My fingers are too big. Trying to screw it on drives me insane. It took me 30 minutes to replace a dang battery. All because I couldn't get the nut to line up, so dropped the nut in inside the bike twice, the screw once. It was a daggum mess. It just seems weird sitting here talking to myself, but I'm doing this to see if this is going to turn out or not. Oh, perfect weather for riding with leathers on too. Couple months it'll be too uncomfortable, too hot. Too uncomfortable. This is awesome right here. And I hate driving in traffic. I just have a little bit of time before I pick him up. So figured I'd scoot on down the road a little bit, go get me some gas, and then go pick him up. He's been begging to ride, so he took his helmet to mountain bike practice and a jacket. Oh, these lights are horrid, and this car's great. Put it way wait till the last minute. Put your turn signal on there, guy. I would have swapped lanes a while ago. I guess I'd just be thankful I even put one on, put a turn signal on. Most time they don't. I'll tell you one thing, I wish I had my GoPro on this morning coming home from work. People just drive crazy. This lady was behind me, which I don't know if she was from around here or not, but she was behind me. Went to pass me in a turning lane, passed me in the slow dump truck in front of me, which I knew there was nowhere to pass. Got around him, then a school bus pulled out, of course, not in front of her, but so there's a passing lane, passes light to the right, school bus stays on the left. Well, she commences to zip on over to that passing lane, which is not very long at all, and I knew it was going to get ugly. And then she floored it, had to run all off on the right shoulder. So overtook a school bus this morning on the right, all in the shoulder, kicking up all sorts of junk all over in front of the school bus. Yeah, that would have been a Moto Madness moment right there. I would have definitely sent that in. She got a tongue lashing. I caught up to her, and she probably don't even realize what she did. I think she's in the good. But she did look at me and throw, you know, put her hand up like she was sorry, but I was more worried about what she did to the bus and what she did to me. Get a long little stretch up here and just see how this microphone does in the wind. I'll post this silly video, I can't even talk, video if it even, if it turns out, hopefully it does. Got a purple Panda mic that I added to this. Got the mount, I don't remember the name brand, but it's a GoPro mount that has a spot underneath where the GoPro goes in, where you can put the adapter for the GoPro for the mic. I'll tell you what, it's this AGV helmet I got was a pain to put the GoPro mount on because it is very pointed, not flat or slightly rounded. So I had to see what other people did, and everybody was talking about this Sugru stuff. So this is the first time I mounted it. We'll see how it does. Hopefully I don't lose it. But it seemed to work pretty good. Better than JB Weld. Somebody's called me. Can't talk now, I'm sorry. All I know is I'm probably gonna have to take that little wind cover off the tip of the mic. I've got it running, it's touching my cheek. I keep thinking I have a spider in my helmet crawling around on my chin. So this is also a test to see how the position's going to be with this GoPro. I had to use a Dremel tool and take off some of the plastic to get it to bend up, but it still seems like my head position is going to be looking down and not more straight out. If that's the case, I can just flip it upside down, and I don't want it to hang down below my chin, but that's about the only way. It's better than having the old Mohawk GoPro on top of my head. Plus, if I want to do any vlogging or use a mic, you got that wire I have to run down, and I'm not putting tape all over my helmet and doing all that. So I wanted a chin mount. I bought a mount. I think it's just a cheapo knockoff. It wasn't from GoPro, and it's a side mount. I can try that, but it's just too much. I like a nice clean look. I don't like all this rigmarole. Don't want it looking like I have a third arm coming off my helmet. We'll see how it all does. I'm sure I'm gonna have to do some adjusting and fine-tuning. I guess it's going to take a while doing this if I decide to do it, because it's kind of weird talking to myself. I mean, I do talk to myself. Heck, I even answer myself. But normally when I'm riding, I got music going in my ears, and I'd really sound stupid if I tried talking with listening to music and not even hearing myself. One good thing about riding a motorcycle, you got a helmet on. Nobody knows if you're talking to yourself or not, unless you're one of those that are animated and talk with your hands and all that. My goal this spring and summer is I would like to just make some short videos of riding. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and talk to myself and go flirt with girls and all that crap, which a lot of people do. It's funny, whatever. I've watched them. I just like to give people tips. You know, I've been riding for a while. I'm on my 4th motorcycle. I've laid it down before, so you know, might know a trick up my sleeve or not. Then again, maybe not. Just some quick things, quick videos put out there, and I'm sure I'll do some crazy stuff here and there too. Sitting on this black and silver CBR 1000 RR. 2008, man. This thing was a gem. I got so lucky on it. Had to drive, I live in Alabama, I had to drive to Tennessee to pick it up, but bought it 2 years ago. Guy had it, garage kept, hardly rode much. He had like 4 motorcycles. Didn't ride it for a while because he rode it with his buddy on a ride and he got killed, so finally decided it was just too much bike for him and kept it up. Did all the changes and everything. Oil changes, kept up on everything, man. I mean, this thing had hardly any miles. I hate this intersect. intersection is crazy. You okay? She can't hear me. I'm yelling at my helmet. Probably check on her if she's still there when I come back. Not like I can do a whole lot. Still got 15 more minutes. I might ride around here for a little bit. I ought to go back and check on her. She's in a safe spot. This thing just wants to get up and go, man. It's so hard driving slow. That's what the mountains are for up there. A lot going on the weekdays. It's a good thing about being a firefighter paramedic. I work 48 hours on, 3 days off. A lot going up on the weekdays when everybody's at work. No traffic. Less cops. Get on these back roads. All up in the mountains. Not do anything too crazy, but I like to get on it a little bit, but I don't like doing it when there's a bunch of traffic around. Oh dude, you're going the wrong way. Say welcome to Moto Madness. You're going the wrong way. This is one way. Goofball, welcome to Moto Madness. Good Lord, the first time vlogging, and my GoPro is probably not even aimed right. Which these turnabouts are confusing, man. I'm telling you, the only reason I know them, I lived in Germany for 4 years when I was in the military. But these people, they ain't never been around one, man. They get confused. Which I don't blame them. It is confusing. That was funny. Ooh, first time with the mic on the GoPro. The new mount. I'm probably staring at the tank. I had to tilt my head up, make sure I got that in. That was funny. See, she just didn't know. I'm not a lot of people, you know, I ain't gonna say, you know, touch somebody's mirror, whatever you want to call it, or gave somebody the old double deuces. Well, single deuce most of the time because my other hand's on the throttle, but I get mad and give people a cussing, but you know, if it's an honest, innocent mistake and they're like, I'm sorry, whatever, you know, I'm cool with it, you know, even though it scares the crap out of you. But she just didn't know what she was doing. She didn't know where she was. I had to scuff these dang tires up, man. I've been riding straight for too long. I'll go hit some turns. So anyways, if anybody's even listening or gonna watch this, I am a firefighter paramedic. I love my job. I love riding motorcycles. Stopped for a while because I had kids and it just wasn't worth it. Now I've got back into riding again. I guess I'm gonna turn around up here. It's a good little sweeper. Turn around up here and see, I think ride though. It really doesn't take long. Dang it, I was gonna get gas. I forgot. I think I'm good. I think we're good. We're good. Traffic right there. At least that guy was nice enough to move over for me. Just cops everywhere at this time, man. Everybody's getting off work. And they like motorcycles and they chase them around here. And I don't have enough gas to try to get anyways. Man, I gotta rewind. That was funny. I really wish I had my GoPro on this morning though. That bus, man, that made me mad. I was scary enough. She's overtaking me on the right in a passing lane and a dump truck in front of me. I knew that passing lane was coming up, so I was gonna go ahead and wait and pass them. Well, there was a school bus and she ended up overtaking that dang bus. I had to get all up in the shoulder. It was ridiculous. Check on this lady real quick right here too. I don't know. Back to this crazy intersection I don't like. Oh, she's already gone. Good. Glad she's gotten going. I hate seeing people broke down. You know, about these days you about can't stop and help anybody. Afraid somebody gonna pull a gun on you, or you pull over to help somebody and they act like a scared wet chihuahua because they're, especially a I don't know if she's single, but a female by herself. You got a guy pulling up in full leather race gear and a motorcycle and she doesn't know. You know, I always have to tell them, look, no, I'm a firefighter, paramedic, I'm just riding. It's making sure, you know, that kind of usually calms them down a bit. Daughter's calling. Maybe we'll get another bite on this roundabout up here. I'm gonna leave this running just in case. I gotta pick my son up. My daughter's calling, so we'll cut this video off here. Yeah, mainly I got a GoPro just so I can record ride in case some idiot pulls out in front of me or makes me wreck or whatever. I got evidence. I've been watching so many vloggers and stuff. I was like, well, let me try doing that. You know, ain't nobody gonna want to listen to this redneck. Well guys, if this turns out, maybe somebody will watch it. If not, I guess we'll dump it and try again.